What's up, everybody? Welcome back to season 2 of Roswell 23. I'm here, better than ever. I'm excited to just enjoy with y'all. I have with me my co-host, none other than Peaky J. Say what's up.
Hey guys.
Y'all, so you ready for tonight?
Honestly, I'm ready to see what she has to say, really. What's expected, her answers to the questions and things.
Absolutely. I'm just excited because we did season 1 last year, and now season 2, we're bringing new things, new people, new explorations, adventures. So, I mean, what's your expectation for season 2?
Honestly, I want to see how creative people can be, and how much they're gonna put us in a business for real. Because this is a lifestyle career, so I want to see how much we're gonna see of what they love to do.
Absolutely. And like me and you talked before, influencing is more than just, posting and being consistent.
Yeah.
It is what you're doing in the community. And I feel like this lineup for this season is going to be awesome. I feel like it's going to be awesome.
Me too.
So, really quickly, we're going to take a short little break. Then we're going to get right into it. We're going to have Lady come up, and we're going to have a good time. So, Roswell 23, stick around, stay tuned.
That's true.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me, Josh. Representing ODA, the movement,
and the I Can skate program.
Y'all, listen, I'm a beginner, don't you? Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me, Josh. Representing ODA, the movement,
and the I Can.
There is a need in our community for a universal change. And it has to start with the man. Being a man of God means being a man possessed of the knowledge, the spirit, and the power of God, anointed to do his will. To build a people, you first must make man. Every man, no matter what his color, no matter what his race, every man, in order to be a man, must be a man of God, or he's not a man at all. Let us make man.
There's always room for error. What's up, y'all? We back. So now that was a quick little video from the Nation of Islam. That was their FOI commercial. If you haven't already, even though I'm not in the Nation of Islam, I still support my brothers and sisters of the NOI. So make sure you check them out. Check them out, nationofislam.com. Now let's get into it because I got somebody so great. I have somebody who's really representing just herself and being who she is and just being great Her name is Lay B, and I think you really connect with her, Pinkie. I think you.
Think
Really
I will.
I think so.
All
I
right,
really
let's
think
do
so.
it.
So I'm gonna show y'all just a quick little intro, but this is Lay B, y'all. What's up, Lay B? Hey.
What's up?
You so
What's
cute,
going
girl.
on? Thank you, baby.
Literally. So let's let everybody know who you are, because I know who you are. We actually have a little bit of a background, but
Okay.
let everybody know who you are real quick.
Okay, let's get it. So I'm Lay B from Fat Girl TV. I am like a plus size social media influencer. So basically my platform, as y'all can see, Fat Girl TV, brightest day on the plaster, okay? That's basically like my brand I put on for my plus size babies. I put on for the girls that look like me. And I just have fun. I let all my females, and I mean not just say, make, primarily plus size, but all females that, just be yourself, be, authentically you. And, have fun and drink.
And drink. You hear me?
Heavy on that.
Absolutely. So let's get into it. Like what inspired you to start your YouTube journey? Because I know a lot of people have a backstory or origin story. Like, what was yours?
Okay, so funny thing. So I'm gonna estimate I started my channel, well, not really started it, but I posted my first video was like back in like 2016. I was in like elementary, and like since I was like a jit, since I was little, I always loved to write. I love to sing. I love to like, I was one of them kids. I was no shy kid. So it's like I love to like talk and express my feelings, and I was always searching for ways like, okay, I talk a lot, I have a lot to say, but nobody hears me. Like, nobody sees me. I wanted to like, I'm like, what can I do where I can get my voice heard and people will actually listen to me and hear what I have to say? So I discovered YouTube back then, and that's back in the like the Chris and Queen days. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in that era, that was the era, honey. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I want to be a YouTuber. So it started off with me just posting freestyles. We ain't gonna speak on them. I'm still trying to forget that. Oh my gosh. But anyways, it started off with me just posting freestyles. And then I started slowly but surely posting videos. I taught myself how to edit. I didn't know anything about YouTube. So like everything that I do, like everything that you see, like I taught myself. It was literally like self-taught. So I feel like that's really what like made me like just being like unheard as a child, and then like also being like a plus size as a kid. It was really hard, and it was really hard for me to like express my feelings. So when I started making videos, I started being heard, and I started saying like, okay. So that's kind of like the backstory.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So if you got some questions too, Pinkie, go ahead and say them too.
Okay, Lady. So you said that you do it not just for the girls of size, but like for the other girls as well. So as another girl of size, we want to influence not just the girls of size. So what makes you different, or how do you add to being a girl's girl for just more than just girls of size?
Well, I would say like again, like just like being me. I'm not really like I don't know how to explain it. Like, how am I a girl's girl? Okay, this is a good question. I feel like I'm a girl's girl because like I just like to have fun. I try to be, for the most part, I try to be a positive person. But one thing that I really respect about myself is like what makes me different than a lot of YouTubers is like I don't sugarcoat on YouTube. I will wake up, put a camera on, no hair, no lashes, no makeup, no nothing, just bare face, however I look. And I feel like I'm more like relatable that way. So I feel like I'm a girl's girl because like I'm relatable. I don't really like do like the whole big stuff. Like I'm very blunt, and I'm pretty like raw, uncut, edited. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's awesome. So do you feel like you've reached the proper community? Like, because there's always an outreach. I say it's your ministry. Did you reach the proper people when you started, or did it take a
When I
little bit of
first
time?
started, oh no, oh no,
It's funny.
oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I wouldn't get no views, honey. And at this point, it was like I was my first fan. Okay.
Really?
It was to a point where I was literally only posting videos for myself for my therapy. I was just getting in front of a camera and just talking about random stuff that people don't even probably care about. But it started off as a therapy to me. And so as time went on, like where I took off, I'm gonna tell y'all where I took off. The year that I took off is 2020 during COVID, y'all. We was on lockdown. I started
Wow.
my TikTok and I got my first 1,000 views. And so like after my TikTok took off, it was just kind of like on and popping from there. I start, promoting my YouTube on my TikTok, and it just started to go up from there. And so I'm like, okay, so my views doing this on TikTok,
Right.
so I'm about to start posting my YouTube on my TikTok. So it
Yeah.
was just kind of like a back and forth type of thing. And that's how I really, really grew my audience. I was like, a lot of more faces got to see me because, TikTok is, it's
Yeah.
kind of like different versus like YouTube.
Absolutely.
So it went up from there.
Okay. Lady, do you have a favorite platform that you like to use?
I'm gonna say TikTok.
Yeah,
I
TikTok.
love
A lot of
TikTok.
yeah.
I love
Absolutely.
TikTok for sure. Yeah.
I know sure TikTok is a really good platform. Just outreaching. You can tag everybody you want to tag. Everybody is literally on TikTok. You don't have another social media.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about some upcoming projects you have. Like what's going on in your world?
So I actually have a really big surprise that's coming up for my supporters and people that watch me. And it's kind of like on a hush hush right now. But I will say it is specifically for my plus size babies, like
Okay.
my women. And it's going to be dropping sometime, like hopefully before my birthday or on my birthday. But it's coming up, and I really think that everybody gonna fuck with it. Like it's I can't really say too much, but just know like yeah,
It's gonna eat.
the things you want to put on for your man. Like, but yeah, it's that. So I'm excited. Far as like my projects with like my social media and stuff, I do have a few projects coming up. I am in the works of starting my own podcast. So, cause like, like my channel was more of like just me talking and it's just a regular video. It's in the works of me starting my actual own podcast. So that is in the works. I just haven't finalized it yet.
Okay.
Gotcha. I love it. I love hearing that, Pinkie. I'm so excited for her. What you say?
I am too. Honestly, when you really use all the social media, you don't know who you're gonna meet, who's gonna share your stuff. So it's like it really is up. TikTok has so many users every single day. So many people are being creators. So even as they become creators, they can use it. You as an inspo as they begin creating. So what is some good tips for starting off anything as far as jumping into creating? What could you tell a new creator?
Yeah.
What I would tell a new creator is, first of all, when you get into this, it's like a field, it's like,
Yeah.
you might as well say it's a career, it's a lifestyle. What I would tell new creators is ask yourself, you have a lot of questions to ask yourself, because this isn't just, oh, I get in front of the camera, da, da, da. Like, this is actually like real shit. Like, you have to be serious about this. You have to be passionate about being a content creator, and you have to be strong for it. Like, ask yourself, am I strong enough to be a content creator? Because there's a lot of things that they tell you, like behind the scenes and mental health, and like how are you going to react to, not everybody that's watching you gonna like you.
Yeah.
Not everybody's watching you gonna be for you. So it's just like, ask yourself, as a person, are you strong enough to take on that life as a content creator, social media influencer, anything where you're going to be, center front live and center in front of thousands and millions of people? Like, can you take that? Or is this something that you really, really, really want to do? Or is it something that, oh, it's a trend, I heard it's money, I want to do it? No. Like, you have to ask yourself that question. And then I think from there, it'll come to you naturally. I know, like, aside from, like, you know, a lot of people now that's just saying, oh, I want to do YouTube because it's a trend.
Yeah.
I taught myself everything that I do, everything. Editing. I taught myself editing. I did my own intro. Like, I taught myself everything from going way back until now. So it's like, when you're passionate and you serious about something, it's gonna come to you. You're gonna do the research and you are going to do your part onto, you know, getting yourself to where you want to be in this this content creator world, because it's like a competition and you gotta like competition. Yeah.
Literally. So what's something that you want to see for the future of content creating and producing? Because I know it's a lot of rigmarole within, you know, just in our city itself. There's hundreds of content creators and none of us really know each other. So, you know, like what's your mission with this?
I would definitely like to see like a lot of more people from my city collab. I feel like we all can win together. That's really what I want to see far as like the future and like the success of all of this. Like, I feel like a lot of us, especially like locally, we have talent. And I feel like if we all work together, multiple brains is better than just one. So if we all work together and we all came together, we can make some money. We can make some magic. Like, I just feel like it's just too much competition in this city. Don't nobody want to see nobody win. And then when you get there and then when you win, now everybody, oh, I want to collab. Like, but you weren't there for the come up. You wasn't trying to do this together. This could have been us. So that's what I want to see. Like, if I see more people from the city, like, collab and like come together, like, you know, how you doing your shit, I feel like it would, like, we would go off. We would put Toledo on the map.
Literally.
Like, for real. Damn.
Well, something I can give as somebody who's been doing content creating for about 3 years now, 4 years. What I will say is I know where you live.
Uh-oh. We seem to have a difficulty. Uh-oh. We seem to have a technical difficulty. This happens. This always happens. So it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get her back up here because I know that there's always more to happen. Let's see. Let's get it. She's going to come back up here without a doubt. But let's talk a little bit more because there's always technical difficulties. Let's talk a little bit more about this last video that you just opened up. The car window. What's going on with that?
So yeah, that video was coming soon. So that was a long story. And at the time, like, I was pissed about it. I'm not gonna lie, like, I was ready to go back and like fight everybody and their mama. But I feel like after like doing like a lot of like self-reflection, it really revealed to me like who my real friends are and who they are. I took it as more of like, it was really a blessing. I feel like that was God revealing to me like, you shouldn't be around these group of people. They don't have what you have going on. They can't sit at your table. And I feel like that was just God's way. In the moment, I'm like, you know, this shit, I'm about to go everybody up, everybody. But then I had to sit back and think, I'm like, they already losing in life. And now they just trying to, you know, come over here and terrorize. But I worked hard for, you don't deserve to sit at my table. So I'm going to move you out the way. But that story time is coming true for the backstory of that.
Hear that.
Well, I'm excited to see that. Most definitely. Yeah. I'm going to make sure we drop the link for that video. Let's get back to you, Pinkie, because I did hear you say something really important and technical difficulty happened. So let's get back on that.
So listen, I live like on a borderline of Michigan and Ohio, right? But I'm signed to a modeling agency in Atlanta. So what I will say is I know we want the city to come together. And like you said, everybody can't sit at your table. So what I will say is I don't know if you're opposed to it or not, but traveling. I got some girls in Cincinnati that we can shoot content with, go half on a room or however you got to do it. But like there are people that are not close to you that want to do the same things to sit with you. So sometimes you got to find the people that are not around. But I do love that you want the unity of your city. You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't? But that's normal. Like in Texas, people don't, you know, they support people, but they don't. So you really do have to be open to people that are not near you. I feel like it makes a difference for sure.
Absolutely, most definitely. I'm sorry, they put
I
down at the bottom,
definitely
Rah
agree with
City.
that.
Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, if you open to it, definitely do it, girl. I'm gonna message you. I'm gonna send you some stuff. Because some stuff that might be for me might not be for you. I can still share, and then vice versa. It might be some stuff that I know don't fit my aesthetics or who I am, but it might be a great match for you. So I can send you some stuff.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
I
That's gonna be
counted it.
yes, most definitely. So I know we had another guest and she's not able to make it right now, but
hmm
we got a little time to fill. So what's something you want to talk about, Lady? Let's see what you got on the table.
Oh, child. What do I want to talk about? Okay. So there's just a lot of life be life, and like let's just talk about that. Let's talk about how life really be life, and like just
Right.
that's just across the board. Like I don't even know where I should start because I've been through. I know I had sent you like a clip of my last relationship, like that whole little toxic situation, and
Yeah,
that was like a part 1 through 3, and it was just crazy. I just feel like going through that and just like going through like these heartbreaks and like these jabs that life been throwing me like this past few years. I feel like I don't know about the people that's watching and y'all, but I'm just glad to just be here right now. I'm glad that I'm still doing my thing. I'm glad that I'm still like somewhat being consistent, like with my channel and stuff like that. I feel like that's cool. I don't know.
absolutely.
But I also feel like another important thing. I feel like mental health is really important. Cause I know a lot
Absolutely.
of times I didn't fell off the grid. I didn't got off my shit. All because my mental like wasn't right and I wasn't able to be there for my supporters or be there for my followers. I probably would have been way farther than what I am now. But because I let the worldly and outsider things get in the way, it crashed and burned everything. So
Well, maybe I got a question for you. So,
Mhm.
it's something that I had a problem with when I first started content creating was balance because I went to school a couple of different times. I work a full-time job. I have a life. I got a man. Da, da, da. So, how do you feel like, or at what point did you get your balance? Because like your actual life outside of content creating, if it's not blended, it's so hard to balance sometimes. So, where do you feel
Mhm.
like you got your balance from?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a balance. I don't have a balance. I still haven't learned that balance. I feel like I just go with the flow. I run with the
Another
punches,
technical
and it's
difficulty.
not a good thing to
Hold on,
do.
y'all.
Like I feel like in life, yeah, life don't go as you plan all the time, but it is good to have a plan. It's good to write out a plan and not just wake up in the morning and be like, because sometimes like some days like I feel like a zombie. I'm just like, okay, I know I'm supposed to be here on this,
Can y'all
and
hear
I
me?
just do YouTube when I can or when I'm available instead of putting it into my daily routine, making it a priority. So I have a consistent schedule that I'm posting.
Mhm.
So I still haven't found my balance. Like I'm a full-time college student. I work part-time. So I'm really busy. I haven't learned that balance, but I'm trying. I'm trying. It's something I need to work on though, for sure.
Well, something that I did that while I was in school was I committed to one day. We want to be consistent all the time. We want to push content all the time. We want to have different apps rolling. We want the engagement to grow. We want our followers to go up. So what I will say is a good help for balance is every Sunday I batch content. So that's for TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Reels, da da da. So I use making content, recording that, and posting the content. So I know it's sometimes hard to be consistent, especially with life. Like you said, life be life for sure. So I would recommend giving yourself 2 days. Like on Tuesdays, I do TikTok and I go live on TikTok. Or on Sunday, I make all my content to post for the following week. So I'm not stressed about making content throughout the week type thing.
Oh,
It's you can definitely find your balance. So you just gotta play with content a little bit. But it gets easier, but it definitely is hard at the beginning for sure.
exactly.
I'm sharing our video. I mean our link, but they
Yeah.
said they can't hear us.
So I have a question for you. I know this is a show about me, but I have a question for you. So what type of like content do you do, and like what platforms do you post content on?
Okay, so I post a lot of. So first off, I'm a beauty and fashion influencer. So I work with Instagram, like actually with my engagement and my audience. But then I also work with brands who contact me, pushing their products on my platforms as well. So Instagram is my number one. I am the get ready with me girl. Get ready with me to go to the corner store outside with my friends. I am definitely you need to see this like type thing. So honestly, babe, I do a little bit of this and that.
Okay.
So,
Jacko,
uh,
I heard that.
okay, I try to be well rounded as far as content goes. But what I will say is, as long content, it's not hard. It is. It really is. Like learning what works for you, what audience you're gonna work with. Also, like, do you like doing it? Like you said, like, you have to love what you're doing for people to wanna love watching you. So yeah. Any other questions? I like the questions.
Yes. Well, when did you start, and what made you start?
So let me tell you this. When I was now listen, like you said, something about a rap video, don't look it up or something you said from the beginning. Okay, so there's a video of me
Yes.
screaming. Listen, I'm about 12 years old, screaming Adele on somebody YouTube. If you ever find it, don't bring it up. But so like I've always been a personality. I've always been super big in things that I do. So I remember, and I also host like events and stuff like that. I remember where was we at? Was we in Dallas, South Dallas, I think? I don't know. I got on the mic thinking it was my party. Like, and at 19, I hosted like a lingerie party. So like, even though it was a bust, we wasted so much money. I knew for a fact entertainment is something that I wanted to do. When I would say 15, I did a audition for Supercuts. And I was so nervous, so scared, didn't get it because I was so nervous, so scared. But I had already knew that talking is my specialty, and that I'm influential, natural, even before we started getting paid to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly would say it's a natural thing. But I feel like as social media grew, we got more acceptable, like you can make money doing this, or you can make money. People make money talk about kitchen supplies. People quit their full-time jobs to make content about nothing. But to somebody love to watch people clean their house. So what I will say is, my starting just came from, like you said, being you. Like something that you love to do, that you can do every single day, and it don't feel like a job, but you can get paid doing it. And I've been talking. So just from the beginning, girl, for real.
That's right.
And you, Rah, when did you start wanting to do this? Because you a tech man, you do the background, you do everything. So when do we want to?
Hey, I'm ready to go to the BET Awards. I'm taking y'all with me.
And I'm hosting. You hear me? I am.
Hey, it's already
I said
in the
that
works.
2030, I'm hosting. I don't know. 2030,
right.
I'm gonna have a mic in my hand.
It's
For
in
real,
the works.
I'm better. My post gonna be like,
okay, period.
Absolutely. I think for me,
Seriously.
when I started doing YouTube, it was more so, I was working at a community center, and I saw an outreach, a need for other kids who were around my age or a little bit younger as an outlet. So I start doing it as really as a joke. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, as a joke. And the group of kids that I was working with were saying, you should really do this. You should really do this. I said, okay, look, if I do this for real, y'all gotta help me with it.
Facts.
Now, mind y'all, these are like 14, 15-year-old kids. I'm 20 years old, right? So I went to Walmart. I bought the vlog kit from out of the Walmart tech system place. I bought mic. I bought some just little stuff to help us, a tripod, everything.
Yeah.
I came back the day for camp, and they said, "Oh, we really gonna do it?" I kid you not. Every student that was in that program enjoyed it, and to this day, they still do it, even without my help. I did my first video. It was called Camp Tea Time. We did that video, and they've done it ever since. I'm so thankful for them though, because I would have never took it serious. I never would have realized how it helps come out your shell. Because believe it or not, you remember how I used to be, lady. I used to be really, really shy. I did not talk at all. So
you're a great speaker now.
now I'm a great speaker, and now I know how to, open up and talk to people. And I feel like that was really my main reason. that was really my main reason for doing it. So I'm so glad that it took those kids at the Doug to really bring me out my shell. I love them, forever great. You know, and I feel like it can go so much further. It can go places that I never even imagined. So I'm glad for that.
Okay.
Okay. I know that's right.
What up?
Absolutely. Somebody just said, Pinkieee, can you please talk to us about how long have you been doing makeup? Let's talk about your makeup.
So play too much. Let me see. I've been like professionally doing it well. Maybe like the last 2 years. But like at the beginning it was awful. Like
Really?
just like everything else, like you gotta perfect your craft, but I'm still not done. And I won't officially start working in a salon until next year as far as me relocating and getting like very like practicing, perfecting my craft. So it's been about 5 years, maybe 2.5 good ones, but we've been playing in makeup for a long time.
Wow.
Lady, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
As a college student creating content, do you feel like you get like a lot of recognition for your content? Do you feel like people be watching it? How do you feel like, what did your audience at school? Let's say that.
Like, is my audience from school?
Yeah, is it at school? Do they be like, oh, I seen your video, or I know you? How do you feel? Do you feel like your school audience helps push as far as the farther audience, maybe?
I think most definitely. I feel like it makes my channel a lot more interesting that I like am like a full-time college student.
Yeah.
Um, and like do the content. I know like a lot of people find that type of content helpful. Like, okay, it's all fun and dandy going to college, but what's behind the
But
scenes? Like, is this
yeah.
something I want to get into? I'm really blunt on my channel. I'm very transparent, and I keep it 100. I don't sugarcoat. I don't just say just because I'm a college student, come to college or you ain't gonna be successful. I'm not that. Um,
Okay.
so I actually do.
Excuse me.
My homegirl, she is now my friend. But she first seen me on my YouTube. Like she would watch my YouTube. Like she just seen it
Yeah.
like randomly on YouTube. And one day she goes to my school too. Shout out to her. I love you. I love you, Sally, baby, if you watch it.
I know that's
But
right.
anyway, I seen her out and she came up to me and she's like, "Are you that girl that do YouTube?" I'm like, "What girl? Maybe you got me mistaken. Maybe I just like somebody." And she
Okay.
was like, "No, no, I think I watch your YouTube channel. Like, what's your YouTube channel?" And I told her, she was like, "Oh my gosh, like I didn't even know you lived here." And like it really warmed my heart. And she told me like how I influenced her to go to school. And she's a freshman in college now, and how like I built it up her confidence.
Mm.
And like I was really like this um what do you call it, this role model for her, and it really
Yeah.
meant a lot to me. And now she's my homegirl.
Absolutely.
So I do feel like I do influence a lot of people that are my age, because of my lifestyle. Like I've been through some things, and I feel like my life is a movie. It's an episode. All I gotta do is look
You
at my
get paid
story.
for that.
It's been a journey, but I feel like I'm really respected because I don't let the things that I've been through and my story and my trauma define me. I'm still moving forward, and I'm still trying to get to my dream.
And what is your dream? How far are we taking this content thing?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I want to take it to the top. I
Okay.
want to take it all the way to the top. Do you hear me?
Okay. So we
I
talking about
Yes.
paid brand deals. We talking about billboard commercials. What we talking about, babe?
I'm talking about everything that come with the biggest dollar sign that ever dollared, honey. So, of course, so I could use that money and make it bigger. Like I
Yeah.
want to be on the TV screen. I want to be like, because now I'm about to be now we the grown-ups now. We the aunties, you know what I'm saying? We the mamas now. And
Back.
so it's like I have a lot, like I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest of four siblings. Four siblings. And so like all of my younger siblings, like they're looking up to me now, like, okay, like what am I supposed to do? So I feel like I'm really like looked at as the one, like, I have to make it. I can't fail. I'm the first gen in my family to go to college. So everybody's looking at me like, you better graduate. I'm the first that broke the generational curse. I didn't have a baby in my teens. I'm still 21, no kids, period. I'm 21, no kids, and I feel like I'm breaking generational curses, and I'm making that move. Like, I'm the one in my family. Like, I'm sometimes the black sheep, the one they always talk about, but I'm the one they can't sit with. That's why they mad. But anyways, I'm doing different things, and I feel like, you know, I can't stop. My family got to eat. My legacy after me, they got to eat. So I have to do what I have to do to make that mark. Like, oh, if Lasia did it, if my big sister did it, if my mama did it, I know I can do it.
For sure. Okay.
Absolutely. That's amazing.
For sure.
Really amazing. So, real quick, we're going to take a real quick break. And when we come back, we're going to answer some questions from the audience. So, Roswell 23, stick around, stay tuned.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me, Josh. You know, representing ODA, the movement.
And the I Can skate program.
Y'all, listen, I'm a beginner. Don't judge me too hard. And you know, beyond just spreading the word, these videos are really to find a coach that can teach these kids how to do this thing proper.
Today, we're just showing love to the organizations that are helping to make this happen.
First shout out goes out to the city of Toledo with that youth programming grant. Big stuff, guys. Really appreciate it. Believe that you believe in the vision. You're really helping people with
These grants. Big thanks.
Next, we're going to shout out to the Frederick Douglass Community Center down on Indiana Avenue. Been working a lot with Rashid, with Reggie, with Mrs. McCoy. Good looking out for everything that you guys are doing.
I mean, what can I say? You guys have been in the trenches and you're actually making a big difference. You guys are giving the I Can program a home. And forever be grateful for that. Thanks, y'all. Big ups. Frederick Douglass Center.
And that's it for now. This is Josh. ODA is the movement, representing the I Can after school skate program. We're getting after it. Thanks, y'all. Peace.
It really just depends on what you want. They have houses. They have.
All right, y'all be safe. Love you.
All right, love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
She is a dog. Oh my god. Jay, we about to start rapping in this thing.
Pick out the seeds and stems.
More natural.
Yeah. Bro, you do that, right? You be that. Let's do it at the same time. 1, 2.
If my tapes and my CDs just don't sell, I bet my cabbie will. Well, it was just sundown in a small white town.
What's up, y'all? We back. So let's get into some more stuff because we've been talking about some pretty interesting topics. I see some comments, and this just spurred a moment thing. So let's get into some comments that the audience has. Let's go with our first question, and that is, what's your dream come true? Who wants to go first? Because I know that a lot of us have dreams, and there's a goal that we have or an aspiration that we have, but the dream come true, what does that look like for you? And then what do you do once you completed that? What's the next step?
Is it on me?
Whoever want to go first.
I would say, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Some people inspired to have a white fence dog family. I do too. But I want to be a salon owner. And also I want to have different streams of passive income. Also, like I said, I want to be a TV personality in real life. So I feel like once I get to that point where my dreams are something that is every day, I'm doing my dreams every single day. Whatever my dreams might be at the time, because they change. You know what I'm saying? My dreams might be to have a family. So once I got a man, a family, that dream is completed. Or I want to host award shows, or I want to make appearances. Okay, that's another dream of mine. Okay, I want to keep dreaming, and I don't think it'll ever stop. But as far as once I start, I feel like my dreams becoming a reality every day. I feel like I'm gonna help others like achieve their dreams. Because what I will say is like we say how far our dreams are, but then we also think about where we came from. But then we think about we made our dreams come true. Like, and people can say, like you said, it'll be like, oh, you're really influential. Like you really helped me want to do this. So I feel like we kind of already in our dreams come true because people inspire to be like us. Want to do the same things, ask for tips and tricks to be like us. So in reality, I feel like I'm not gonna stop dreaming ever, and I feel like I'm just gonna want more and more. Honestly.
Awesome. Lady, what about you?
I feel like a dream come true for me is to accomplish everything that I pray about. I want to be authentically happy. I just want to be happy. I want to be authentically happy within myself. I just want to be happy. And I'm saying like actually real for real be happy. Not buy a new car, I'm happy. Move to a new place, I'm happy. Like everything is so in order. I'm financially stable. I'm mentally stable. I'm constantly being present there, with God. My relationship with God is A1. I feel like I just want to be authentically happy. I want to be authentically sick. I want everything, you feel me, that I dream about, from my YouTube blowing, from all my platforms blowing, from me being on this big screen that I've had in my imagination since I was a little girl. Like all my dreams that I've had, like since I was a little girl, if I could just make her proud, I feel like that would be a dream come true, my younger self, because I owe her a lot.
Awesome.
Heavy on I owe her a lot.
Yes.
I like that.
Absolutely. I think for me, I think my biggest dream come true would be to just touch the lives of people who don't realize who God is or what their capability is. I know for me, helping myself with YouTube was a big release when I learned how to open up and be honest with myself. I could be open and honest with everybody else that I give my my content to. So I feel like the dream come true for me is probably just achieving a goal to where people understand themselves and being able to be open and honest and believing that, like my first slogan was, just continue to be great. So being great is the dream come true.
For sure.
Absolutely. Let's see. Somebody pick 1 through 3.
2.
2. Ooh, that's a good one. It says, if y'all make it to the top, are y'all willing to give back and share your success with the next generation? Now that's deep. That's deep. I feel like that's deep because the next being, if y'all realize the generation before us and the generation before them were some gatekeepers.
Like when I tell you so many people older than us are finding out way more from us. Like so I was this day old or whatever they be saying when I found out you can do these things and it came from somebody that's 22. That's somebody that 30 plus never knew. That's crazy. I don't know. I feel like I done seen creators that are 9 years old. Like 10, like there are young kids that are getting paid to say, I went to school today and this dude was being mean to me. Like, so I feel like they don't have it already, but I feel like if they're willing to be accepted, of course, I don't mind pouring into those. Because like you said, we didn't get that. Like my mom said all the time, we don't have access to social media like you guys did, or we didn't get to do these things. We had to work full-time jobs. We don't get paid to be pretty or to tell people about our lives. So I feel like our generation under us, what are they even gonna be like? And then what is content still gonna be a big deal? Like the people, I mean, it's still gonna be dreamers. Every generation is gonna have dreamers and aspirationers, but will it be something that we do that there will be a lot of influencers or people under us that will want to know? Is the big question.
Wow. Yeah. Really deep. What about you, Libby?
I would give back. I would be open to sharing my success with the generation that wants it. I know not everybody in this next upcoming, because I feel like this next generation doomed. I feel like they didn't have a proper childhood, honey. It
Oh
ain't
my
never
God.
TikTok, social media. They don't know. They never got to experience that life as well. Let me talk about people younger than me. They never got to experience life, just like life as a kid, like going outside, riding your bike till streetlights came on. So it's like I feel like the generation kind of doomed. I ain't gonna give up on them yet. I am willing to, give back and share my success with those who want to listen. But you're gonna be able to tell when that time get here. You're gonna be able to tell the ones that really want it and the really, gonna be bums their whole life. So
Bums their whole life is crazy work.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, not to even cut you off before you start talking, it's not even, we don't even have doctors no more. People don't want to work in the medical field. People don't want to do nothing but get on Instagram. Like, it's a lot of people who don't want to live in real life. Now, this, like, creating YouTuber, this is a real life. And, like, this is something that our generation is making, like, a lifestyle. Like, you can really do these things. But also, we're also making it unrealistic, too. And we make people kind of feel like it's like, you don't got to go to college to get a degree. But it's also okay if you do. It's okay if you want to be a doctor. It's okay if you want to be regular. That's okay, because everybody can't be a superstar. So it's kind of like she said, what will they want to be?
Absolutely. And that's really scary to think about, because when you have these jobs that are considered old people jobs, I consider myself old now.
I am too. I'm really old. Gosh.
When we have these old people jobs, what's gonna come about? We have to think about the next generation, what fits them, what fits life. It's gonna be difficult to think about, because the ideals that we have and we were taught are not the same ideals that they will think are important. So, that's something to think about too. Yeah, we just gotta stay prayerful, real prayed up, baby.
Heavy on real prayed up.
We gotta speak in tongues for this next generation.
For this upcoming generation.
And then also, who are raising these kids?
Right.
Like, Big Mama, my mama in her 50s, so I don't know what type of morals y'all y'all grew up on, but who are gonna raise these kids to even want to dream, to want to be more than what they see on the gram, surpass that. So it's scary.
And that's the problem. They don't, because it's kids raising kids. A lot of females just jumped in and had a baby. They're not even set. They don't even know who they are. So how can you raise and teach a kid who they are? You don't even know who you are.
And then also, that's so scary. Grandmas ain't grandmas no more. I would just the grandma ain't watching kids. The grandma ain't teaching you how to make pie from scratch no more. It's just oof. Gosh.
I
got a question. So, how do you guys juggle your passions and your love life?
Ooh.
Ooh. Let me answer that. They don't. Clock it.
Okay, I am checking T, babe. Checking it. Do you guys feel like it's harder, easier? Do you guys want somebody? Because I want an industry. I want an industry man, a God-fearing industry man. So I feel like we're gonna have to have some type of, like, we're gonna have to be compatible. Like, you're gonna do your own thing in the industry, I'm gonna do mine, but you're gonna be understanding of my late nights, what I gotta sacrifice. That I'm gonna have to date you next week because this week I'm chasing my dreams. So, do you guys feel like you will find someone like that? Do you guys want to be, at the BET Awards, but having a regular man or having a regular woman? Like, what do y'all feel?
You got to be big on understanding. That's number one. If you got to be able to understand, and you got to be secure in your relationship to know that this is what you're doing. Okay, baby, I'm about to go make this money. When I come back, we got this, we got that. Let's bring this, let's get this money. Like, believe it or not, today is my 2-month anniversary.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm here. So happy
anniversary. 2 years, okay? Give us 2 good years back.
I love to see it.
Every day I got a new man. Anyway, but
clack. Okay, look, y'all. I dated a crackhead. So
wait, okay.
Say that again.
Time out. Can we rotate?
Do we need to take a commercial break?
Wait, I want you to say that right out on solo mode. Go ahead and say that.
Okay, by yourself.
I dated a crackhead, and I'm ready to tell my story. No, seriously, y'all. No, seriously. Seriously. Like, when I say, well, huh?
Was he an active user, or he just act like a crackhead?
No, he was a user. Like an active
I don't know if this is gonna be the first episode.
Do not have one night stands and date him. Don't do it. Don't do it. I feel like he put a spell on me.
Baby,
but like, that's it. See, like, that's why
Peter threw the glasses. Peter fell.
Go subscribe to my channel, and y'all will see I did a part 1 through 3 on this. In the video that you seen, bruh, how I cheated on my man and he found out. That's a whole across the board thing. We talking about this crackhead, yeah.
So there's like episodes.
Yeah, they are. There's a part 1 through 3. The cheating video, like a few months ago, just got to 2K. So I'm like, okay, y'all like being nosy.
Let's run it up. Let's get 200K. You hear me? Let's run it up.
No, for real. So I'm like, after going through that situation and dating broke, one thing I learned about broke, crackhead, bummy men is they get angry fast.
Pause.
They are.
You got to put every man in a different cat, because he in all 3 categories: broke, bummy, and a crackhead.
All in one. He's a package deal. But I was once in love with him, so that tells a lot about me. Like, do I really love myself? If that was who I decided to settle for, I didn't see the red flags until like it was too late. Yeah. You feel me? So, I don't want to go back there. So I agree with you on I want to date a man that's equally yoked like me. You're an influencer.
You want to be a tune. Okay, heavy on the equally yoked, baby. Yeah, this way. Nice.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I'm gonna just take a sip of this after that one.
Why you didn't tell me? I got some Dawn over here. You should have told me to pull the cup out. I thought we was.
I don't want extra food.
I'm gonna leave that life behind me. Oh my goodness.
LB, he gonna say, do you still love him? The crackhead man. Do you still love the crackhead man?
I still have love for him.
Y'all talk?
No.
Good, okay, because I was gonna.
He just texted me like on text now, like last week, asking me did I call him.
I love a man that'll text now. God, I love that.
Clock it. But I just, after everything that we went through in the whole situation, I can't see myself. I can't see myself going back. Like, I fell in love with a person that this persona that he put up, this person that he told me that he was. I didn't know all that extra stuff that was going on. I had to find out those things that, I'm dating a motherfucking crackhead, and I didn't even know. So it was just, I do have love for him. It's always still gonna be love there. I might double back on that. For one, yeah.
I'm clocking that 10. Don't piss me off.
We're not gonna get into that. Right. But I heard he's not using anymore. I did hear that he is not using anymore. That's what I heard.
Oh, okay. So he making some headway.
That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. That's what I heard.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
John, do you have any questions for us? Because me and Lady do the same things for the most part. So, do you have any questions from what me and Lady kind of do as far as our different perspectives and experiences?
Well, I know y'all both are more experienced than me, is what I'm learning. I haven't dated a crack. I haven't found out that my boyfriend, my girlfriend got a cousin that I dated. That ain't happened.
Oh, you clocking tea?
I'm just. I ain't coming for you.
You can throw my little tea out there too, because I got a different man every week. So just kidding. My man don't come to that. Just playing. I'm just playing.
That, boo.
Making me pick up my teeth. I'm just playing.
Lord Jesus, I don't know. Well, if y'all want to be technical, I used to date somebody that sold pussy, but
whoa, let's 15 minutes on the live.
Oh, so you just gonna lay that out there like that ain't? Let's go.
I'ma
Y'all
just
more experienced
set
than
that
me.
right there.
Actually, I'm older than y'all.
Lord,
Y'all older than me. Oh
Like, hey,
gosh.
let me get a shot of the Don. I was ready for that one.
Okay.
here you go.
I'm finna get it over there.
Whew.
Let me see.
That battle
What's
is
my
not for
Okay, Joe, I got a question for you. How far are we gonna take Job World 23 TV? How far are we gonna do it? We gonna stream? How far are we gonna take the stream up? Let's see. Are we gonna get a team? We need to get a production team going. Oh, wait. Before we start, I got a tip for everybody. Find somebody who is starting off just like you doing what you're doing and make them part of your team.
literally. That's
So
exactly what
I got a photographer. I shot with him. Well, I think he likes me. I'll say that he likes my content and things. So I feel like he gave me a deal. But what I will say is, clock T. What I will say is, he's starting off still though. He can still charge whatever he wants to starting off. But the photographer himself said, "I like how you were so consistent about your content. Like how you told me you had a plan, what you wanted to do, and he was able to say, well, I only can shoot these things. This what I need. This what you can shoot, and we can meet in the middle." So what I will say is, whatever you're trying to do, whatever heights or whatever rooms you're trying to get into, I would say speak to people that are already in those rooms. If not, they want to go to those rooms with you and they got something to offer. Like we talked about, going, 2 hours to make content with somebody, or hey, I make a YouTube channel, I stream. Let's put our YouTube channel on stream. You making money, I'm getting views. And something else that I give you guys is a good tip. You can, even if you're not getting paid, you can still benefit from it. Whatever content, because when I started making content, I wasn't getting paid money. I was getting free stuff. For a lot of free clothes, and I was getting like links for people to shop, and I got a little coupon. So what I will say is, as you're starting whatever you're doing, we do want the money, but we also got to spend that time practicing to showcase us. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So back to you guys. So how do you feel like you're gonna take this?
Well, I will say that I'm gonna take Rah's 23 as far as I can.
Hello.
I put it as, because you gotta think about this. I'm not going nowhere that God don't tell me to go. That's number one. But two, I'm always open and available to anybody that wants to collaborate. You know how I am. I'm willing to share the love, share the platform.
You are.
I want everybody to succeed, just like me. If I eat, you eat. If I eat, you eat. You know what I'm saying? So always the eating factor. But I know that this platform itself has a higher degree and a higher capability, and I'm really excited to see what it's for, because just from this season to last season I went and I had a studio, I had the whole setup, everything was
did a lot of investment,
excuse me, but I lost some things, I learned some things with the loss.
You have
to. Now that I'm starting over and I'm building on a better foundation, I know that where I go can be way better and way more successful. And just like I just said this to somebody else, I said, when one door closed behind you and it ain't one open in front of you, God ain't gonna leave you in the hallway. He gonna open another door. Especially,
or he gonna open that window. You might can't see the window, but there might be one halfway up.
He might just open the vent. It might just be this big to get through, but it's enough for you to get through.
That man said open the vent.
Hey, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So I'm just excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to have y'all here. Pinkieee, I'm excited for you to. I ain't never had no co-host. Usually I'm sitting behind the desk and nobody sees my face. I had just started at the end of season 1, I had just started being out on the table with my guests. And then everything happened and then I stopped. So I'm excited. I'm thankful.
I'm thankful. Yes, a lot of them.
You come up with some great ideas.
So I think I have you know how we did an influencer night? What if we did like a day with an influencer? But we're not gonna be with you all day, Monday, from 5 a.m. to whatever. But okay, on my off days I make content. So what is your off day consisting of as a content creator? And we want to watch you. We want to ask you questions. We want to get in your business a little bit. I mean, we got a little ways to go for that. But Yeah, I got some ideas for sure.
Absolutely. I'm very excited, Lady. I know this is our first official time collaborating with each other, but I see your work. I see what you're doing, and I know
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna go.
check that.
That's a real kind of what they said. They said, keep her. She'll hold you down.
Who? Me?
You, both of y'all. I think.
Yes.
Yes.
I
So
love
you
it.
know, this
But I
this
am
gonna go.
excited though.
Yeah, most
Sure.
definitely. So
Lady, what is something we don't know about you that the audience should know as a creator?
I was just getting there.
Something you guys don't know, and I feel like they should know.
As a
I gave
creator,
you the
yeah.
spotlight shot. Going for it.
Um. Oh, well, that and this goes back to the question of what makes me different from other creators.
Yeah.
I do not record on a camera. I do not record on a personal camera. Everything that you see on my channel is all recorded on my phone. I edit on my phone. I make my intro on my phone.
Come on.
Everything that you see is done from my phone. That's a lot of things. I feel like even the audience, like people that even watch me, probably don't know that. But I feel like you guys should know. It kind of makes it more special. Like, how is she still doing all this stuff on the phone? Like right now, I can't afford a camera, but I still wanted to. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm not gonna make content because I don't have, A1 camera,
Yeah.
this, that. But yeah, I do everything. I do everything on my phone. So yeah.
So at one point I had two phones. I still do. But at one point I had one for personal and for business. So if you can find you a cheap one somewhere, I definitely would recommend that. Because if you can make good quality on one camera and edit on another, you don't have to feel like everything is in one source, if that makes sense.
Right.
But definitely, because the idea is to start with nothing, because content gonna be so good, everything that I'm putting out is gonna pay for what I need.
Exactly.
So I like that for you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. And I do
Well,
want to thank you all for bringing me on this show. Like, I really appreciate it. I love talking. And this is like the first time I did something like this, like talking about like what I do. So I just want to thank both of y'all. Y'all was some good help. Y'all were really some good hosts.
Thank you. You're sweet. This is only my first day here, so.
I'm most definitely gonna have y'all back on the show because y'all are amazing. Y'all really open up. This is a great way to, I don't know, christen the first episode of season 2. I'm just so super excited once again to, collab with you, collab with other people, and see what season 2 has. I'm most definitely gonna bring you back on before the season is over. So
Yeah.
don't forget who you are. But really quickly, just go ahead and tell everybody how to get in contact with you or what your Instagram at, just tell us how to find you some more.
Okay, so you can really hit me up on any of my social medias. I'm active on all of them. My Instagram is official.layb.
Okay.
You can also hit me up on my TikTok. On my TikTok, I think it was just on the screen. The Lasia. Yep. The Lasia, yep. 3 A's. Boo. Yep. It's kind of, you got a little spelling error, but it's okay. LAYSIA, 2 more A's and then boo. I'm also on Facebook as Alasia Smith and Snap and all that. But if you find me on one of those platforms, you'll eventually find all the rest of them. So that's how you get in contact with me.
Do you have a beacon or a link tree?
Oh, what?
Okay, so I'm gonna send you some stuff. So for instance, like on my bio on my Instagram, on my beacon, I give a little like a summary of me, but it's like all of my links that you can get in all of my platforms on one link. So it's called
Oh,
Linktree.
okay.
So it's kind of like you click it, you make a profile, you put your picture up, and then it might say book a makeup look or read about me in this article, whatever you want to highlight for you, like your recent content and things. But you can always get to you. So you can put it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok in the link, so they can just click it and get to everything. So you don't have to be keeping up
Okay.
with all of the different types of platforms. It just makes it easier. I'm gonna DM it to you. Just remind me.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm excited once again. I thank you for coming up here and spending some time with us. I'm so glad that you. Thank you so much. So make sure y'all hit up Lay B. Make sure y'all follow her on all y'all platforms because she gonna do real good.
Just getting to it too. She's just getting good, baby. It's only gonna get better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So if you single, heavy on the hit me up. Okay, yeah, some of that. So
no crackheads. I am screaming.
No crackheads. Please, no crackheads.
Okay,
Lord,
please believe in God too. We can throw that out there. Please,
heavy on that. Heavy on that.
God fearing.
God fearing. Hallelujah. So hopefully we'll have you back sometime soon. But make sure y'all tap in with her. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for coming on. Any last remarks?
Y'all just stay being authentic to y'all. Go subscribe to my channel. I got some good, interesting content coming that I feel like y'all will enjoy. So stay in the loop with me. Like, I feel like y'all like me, the viewers.
I like you, girl. That's all that matters. You got one more follower, one more engaged, one more supporter.
Yes. And let's get into Pinkieee hair though before we leave. I love it.
Let me get a close up.
My man pays good money for teens. Okay, my man treats me very well.
Oh, I know that's right.
Okay, I didn't have me a few crackheads without the crack, so I'm in a good place now with the man I'm talking to. So,
okay, so one question: where did you meet him, and how did you know he was the one?
Oof, gosh, don't do that. Don't be playing.
Okay, no, we're gonna have a conversation. We can have a conversation with the DM.
First off, we're gonna have to go get drinks or something. We're gonna have to hang soon.
Heavy on that.
So we can figure some things out. But what I will say is, you know how you knew that content was for you, and you didn't have to second guess it. You knew how it made you feel. You knew how you love making other people based off your content or your dreams. I kind of feel like love is the same way. Like I like how I feel. I like how I'm treated. We really don't have to question a lot of things. I feel like it's authentic, natural, easy. And that's what I'm just a girl. So I love just easy. So what I will say is just like everything else, when you know, I feel like you really do know. And it's not just a saying, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, y'all. So it's been amazing. So much fun. When is our next one?
So actually our next episode is going to be next Friday. Same time, same place. So if you like seeing what we're doing right now, make sure y'all tune in right here at Roswell23.tv. We are, let me get my little banner up. I'm doing it behind the scenes, but we are Toledo Influencers Night at 7:30 this month, every Friday. So just make sure you check us out at 7:30. I'm so excited. This one's so great.
What I love the most is that everybody's at their own house, so everybody can get even more comfortable.
Exactly.
So they don't feel like we putting on for a show or like it's a camera rolling. It's more so like I can just speak, and then like this is how you get audience. This is how you get new supporters and viewers when like you can be you, and they can like see that. So I like it.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely. So y'all, let's one more time give it up for Lady B. She did her big one today.
I know that's right, Lady. The braces.
Thank y'all.
You're welcome. We'll see you soon.
See
Absolutely.
you soon. Peace.
When we come back, we're gonna close out, and then we'll see y'all later. So stick around, stay tuned, stay blessed.
I know it's been addicted. Sometimes I gotta separate, yeah, this shit get distant. You know the love be hella fake, I fuck up reminiscing. You caught me slipping, and I just don't know who to trust these days. 1 minute it's all love and then it's hate. Hard decisions who to keep around. Solid chick, you know what's best, stay down. I see it switch up season by time I part ways. Stop claiming niggas and bitches, you know they all snakes. They try to flip it, don't listen, stuck in their own ways. Say baby, A be tripping, gotta stay out the way. Yeah, D&D, that's me, purple and black, low key. Most wanted on the run, feel like they after me. But I've been thugging out lately, can't get no sleep. Tables turn cards that you gotta deal with me. Hard love scars, but I come in peace. I done found my love, me is all I need. New lessons, great, pay my money's not at ease. I guess that comes with grief, I'd rather vibe in peace. Hard love scars, but I come in peace. I done found my love, me is all I need. I guess that comes with grief, I'd rather vibe in peace. I know it's been a minute, you missing me and I get it. You're so addicted, sometimes I gotta separate, yeah, this shit get distant. You know the love be hella fake, I fuck up reminiscing. You caught me slipping, and I just don't know who to trust these days. 1 minute it's all love and then it's hate. Hard decisions who to keep around. Solid chick, you know what's best, stay down.
What's up, y'all? We back. We're about to close ourselves out. I think we had a great night.
I really do think it's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited. I am too. Wow. And I love people who aren't, well, you can tell she really has a lot of passion for her content creating. Because when you don't, you hesitate when you're talking stuff. It doesn't, you can't really feel the passion through the screen. And I definitely felt it when she was speaking. I like that. Her answers was interesting. You never really know what somebody's gonna say or think.
Yeah. I love
so
that.
The next one, who we got on there?
So our next one is gonna be none other than Shaq.
Oh,
and
that's gonna be funny.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Next time I'm gonna have me some water, some snacks right here, so I can be ready, equipped.
I'm saying, I'm so super excited. Thank you so much for being on here. We gotta do it. We gotta do a high five. You ready?
This way?
Other way. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You're so funny. The high five through the line is crazy work. We definitely did it. What I will say is I will work more on promoting it because we could have had a larger audience tonight. We could have. Absolutely. I was literally doing it as we're on the live. That's why I kept looking down a lot. So I definitely feel like do a countdown. I feel like we might need to run into each other just so we can have a video of you know where to meet us, you know, same time, same thing, you know. Honestly, just get it together.
That'd be great. Absolutely. I see one comment that I want to shout out really quickly. 2 comments I want to shout out.
Who is it from? What's it?
It's from. Let me go back here. Ty Russell. That's my baby right there. Ty Russell. Shout out to you, hun. She's a great nail tech. She do all my manicures and pedicures. Make sure y'all tap in with her, cause she get my fingers together. I be looking rough. Hey, shout out to her. I've been going to her for the last since I got out of high school. So shout out to her. Then I don't really know who this is. His name is Jonathan, but they said Rashidi, and it's only a couple people who say Rashidi. So big one to Rashidi boy. But that's the original.
I can't see our comments, so I don't know who said anything.
I know I don't have them saved up here. When I had that tech, it knocked me out. But I'm looking at the live, at the comments, and then always shout out to you, Pinkieee, because you're just amazing.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity just to speak to other influencers, to give them tips and tricks. Makes me feel good.
Absolutely. There it is. Shout out to Pinkie J, because whoever Brian Floyd is,
he's here for me, huh?
Here for you. Here for
you. We had another one. Sydney, she was asking some really great questions too about the dream come true. That was a really great one to get personal. That's a really close friend of mine. That's my sister, actually.
What?
So
What did it say? Oh,
Ooh,
Rah. Ooh, that's a good question. So my niche
we
is
ain't
really
talking.
more. I'm gonna talk on this one because at first I really didn't have a niche. It was just more so me just making videos. But now it's more geared towards if you look at my platform on YouTube, there's playlists. My playlist goes by my weekly interviews, my late stream podcasting, which you can
Mm-hmm.
actually find on Spotify. It's Roswell 23 on Spotify. You can listen to us on there. And actually, the new niche is smoking. Even though I don't smoke anymore, those are a year or two old videos, and I've been editing them. I can't smoke for health reasons, but it's just funny to have something to watch while you roll up, where you sitting there smoking, and you can
A
just
lot of people smoke, so super relatable.
yeah. So exactly super relatable, super funny, and then just kind of like I'm more so like if you look at Beetlejuice is what kind of inspired me to like
Wait
be
a
the
minute.
weird
Go
way
ahead.
that I am.
Say hey
Yeah.
to our audience here.
Hey y'all.
Go ahead.
So yeah, that's really what my niche is. I want to get into fashion. We do have some upcoming things that are gonna be dropping soon. There's gonna be a biopic coming on Gabby Crockett. She is a professional dancer that I happen to be friends with. She's amazing. If you haven't seen her, make sure you check her out on Instagram, Facebook. Gabrielle Crockett is her Facebook.
Oh, I got a question for you.
Go for it.
I know you said something about somebody's a cooker that we're going to be interviewing, or a baker, or does sweet treats. So I
Yeah.
wanted. Okay, so I wanted. So we're open to any person of any niche. Basically, the channel is okay. So I wanted to know if we could do like submissions, like people can do applications to be on the channel, because this is how they also get their traction too, from our audience, and then their audience will tune in, and this is how you, like, when you watch podcasts, this is how you find new people. It's how you find people that you like, that are relatable. So what I will say is, I think that would be a great idea if we did and then like Detroit, Texas, Oklahoma. I got a lot of people. For instance, my sister who's commenting in is like a serial and fashion model. So like she can, it's so right. The one who asked you what your niche is, like my girl is really like that. So I feel like let's make it influencer night in general, because
Yeah.
like I feel like just like rappers who go to showcases in different cities, you'll never know he from Chicago unless he come to a Detroit saying he from Chicago, repping Chicago. So I feel like somebody from Bunkhead, you know what I'm saying, Atlanta, Georgia, should get on here and say, I do these things. But this is also how you make connections happen too. So I feel like that would be
Absolutely. So, I'm always open to people wanting to come on. If you want to come on, if you have a niche, if you have something that you want to promote, just hit me up, because I'm more than welcome to having you on here.
absolutely.
This is a free platform. This is the people's platform. And I'm willing and
Heavy on the people.
accepting. Hey, I'm ready for the people. But if you really want to get into it, or you want to be a sponsor, right down here in this little section, it says if you would like to be a sponsor or donate to Roswell23.tv community, you can find us on Cash App at Roswell23. Or if you really want to get in with us, hit that email right there. Right there, SpencerPrince2023@gmail.com. Put the subject line sponsor, donate, join the team, whatever it is that you are looking for, put it in the subject line, because I'll make sure it happens. So,
I know.
I'm excited. I want to see what everybody has in store. What they're
I
You
think
got
it's gonna
any
be.
other things?
So I am dropping an ebook on content creating. Come on, babe. Also, I will be
Yeah.
traveling in Atlanta in October, like I told you, to do some photo shoots with the company I'm signed with. So that's going to be exciting to do that. I just did a photo shoot last Sunday, kind of like something kind of sexy. So I think that's going to be nice. What else I got? Honestly, I really am right now just trying to up my content. And I am trying to zone in on the things for each thing that I do, makeup, hair, work, content creating, I'm trying to find one specialty out of all that I do to make time for, to get good at those things, if that makes sense. So pushing more content. Also, I haven't been using my TikTok like I should. So more of me on TikTok, I could say, starting there. And then Instagram too. Instagram Reels. And what about you? What we got?
So I got something else coming up so great. I'm actually about to start our new segment in November for the basketball segment. It's called Roswell 23 Sports Center. So I got two great young men, high school age young men, who are going to be reporting on our basketball games on Friday nights. They're going to be recording themselves. They're going to go to the games. They're going to, get the content edited. Then they're going to post it themselves. I'm trying to initiate that drive to be self-dependent and still be able to, do what you do. So I'm excited for them. So shout out to Jalen and Daniel and I'm sorry, to Jalen and to Daniel.
There we go. Cool, we got it. What I will say, I want you to start pushing more of your tech work. You do great work, and I want you to start pushing out more. I think you do pretty good, pretty decent.
I'm gonna try it.
See what they say. You also, you never know what somebody willing to learn from somebody who know more than them. So, especially if you put a little price tag on it, a little bit.
Exactly.
I'm thinking I'd be nice. But other than that, we did it. So until Friday next week.
Until Friday next week.
Later.
Well, we see y'all later, y'all.